Hello YouTube, this is Jorge90508. I haven't been posting any videos up in a very long time, and I am finally back. I know this is a little weird and all, but I have actually changed my dragunity deck into assault mode. It's not working for me right now, so I am opening up suggestions, but you gotta keep them, PG. I don't want you to start calling me a dumbass, this and that, I do that too sometimes, but I do it in my head, So I'm watching the video, I call the guy a dumbass in my head. So yeah, just do that for me, please, because I am not going to respond very well to comments like that. I'm most likely just going to delete it or something like that, alright? So just do that for me, and if you guys can help me out just a little bit, it'd be nice, alright? I'm going to start off by showing off some of my tokens that a friend of mine got me. These are pretty cool. I mean, the guy makes them, like handmade. They cost about $5 each or so. Yeah, I can probably get you guys some if you guys really wanted some. You guys can probably message me somewhere. And just let me know what you want, and I'll see how much it costs. Probably charge you like a couple more dollars extra just so that I can ship it, but I can try to see. We can work something out. And I just have that right now. Alright, well, let's start. Without any further ado, let's start with the deck. Alright. 3 ducks, pretty much. Staple of the deck. Alright, you gotta excuse a little bit of my deck, because right now it's not complete. I have some some proxies. Yeah, 2 Legionnaire is pretty much what I wanted at. I wish I could run it at 3, but at 3 I feel that it's too much, and the deck is actually really tight right now. You need to have too many staples in it already, so it kind of like, short. Yeah, alright, well. 3 Phalanxes, pretty much another staple of this deck. Must have. 2 Acklys, I guess you can say another staple of the deck, but not really. I mean, it's up to debate. You can run 2, you can run 1, you can run 3. I actually like running 3, but since, like I said, the deck is kind of tight right now, I moved it down to 2. 2 Mistletones. I'm actually thinking about making this a 3rd, maybe taking an Acklys out or something, because he is actually a pretty good card at the assault mode deck. I mean, it's an instant Stardust, and you can easily get yourself that assault mode activate to your hand and activate it, and bam, you got yourself a Stardust on assault mode. Alright, and 2 Stardust assault modes, of course. 2 Assault Beasts. I still need these. I am not willing to trade right now since I don't actually have the deck that I like, so this is still up to debate. I mean, if you guys have some, let me know, and I'll see. Okay, maybe I'll ask you to hold on to them for a couple days or something. But yeah, I kind of need these, but not too much of a hurry on those. 2 assault mode teleports. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I can move this down to 1, but I don't know. I mean, at 2, it's kind of dead draw in the hand most of the time, and at 1, it's just almost guaranteed it's gonna be a dead draw. I mean, you only have two assault mode Stardust in here. I could run more assault monsters, but I don't think it's gonna work. I mean, I could run a Red Eyes assault mode, Red Dragon Archery, but I don't know. It's all up in the air right now. Just give me some advice right now. Alright, 3 Dragon Ravine, pretty much staple of the deck, like always. Double Terraforming. I had it at 3 before, but at 2, I feel it's a little more consistent at 2. I mean, half the time you're drawing those terraformings when you draw a Dragon Ravine, so you're like, okay, you have to either drop the terraforming to add another Dragon Ravine to your hand just so you could clear some space of your deck, or use the terraforming as a ditch. It's up there. It's up to debate. Another card you can debate about is Cards of Consonance. It's a really good card. I mean, you ditch a tuner and you draw 2 cards. I mean, it's pretty much self-explanatory. It's a really good way to draw. I mean, duality doesn't work for this deck. I don't know why people run duality at all. I mean, duality pretty much prevents you from doing anything with this deck. And most decks nowadays, all they do is special summon, so duality isn't really much of a good card anymore. Alright, one MST. I mean, I could probably run 2 or 3, but I don't know. I mean, that's why I'm mostly asking you guys to give me some advice. Pretty much staples. Heavy. Pot of Avarice, you need to have that for Dragunities. Book of Moon, Dark Hole, and Monster Bone. Pretty much staples in Dragunity deck and almost every other deck. Alright. to assault mode activate. I mean, it's pretty much self-explanatory. It's assault mode, so you have at least 2 of those. To deprisons helps pretty much lot out, because a lot of times, you know, they're like, oh, Stardust and the attack, and this doesn't really destroy it, just removes it from play. So, you know, you can't really counteract with this, so it's good combo. 2 tools of a bandit. Honestly, this is what I tell my friends. This is a poor man's dark bribe. Honestly, this is a poor man's dark bribe. I could run dark bribe, but since I haven't found any, and I really haven't found the price that I like, I haven't picked them up yet. So I run these for now. But yeah, you could switch these out for whatchamacallem, for dark bribes or whatever. Yeah. Pretty much staple. Solemn Brigade. You know, I'm Mirror Force and the Solemn Brigade. I mean, this is down to 1, so this is where we kind of lost a little bit. You know, at 2 I felt Dragunities were really doing a little better, because, you know, most people were just like, you know, running into your warnings all the time. Oh well. Alright, on to the extra deck. I mean, I changed it up back to like when I first started doing Dragunities. This is what I used to run. Red Nova. This is a pretty good card now, since we're running now pretty much you know, like assault mode, and you're trying to get those tuners out most of the time to the field. What I feel this deck probably needs is probably a Red Eyes, you know, what's it called? Red Darkness Metal or whatever the hell his name is. You know, the card special summons a dragon from your grave. Yeah, this deck pretty much needs one, and he would be really good if we had that and this. You know, he'd be pretty good. And there's Red Dragon Archfiend, pretty much not a staple, but a card that is really good. He's a big stick beater, and I don't know. I mean, he's pretty much, in my opinion, a staple in almost every synchro deck if you run Knights. Then triple Stardust. I need a Stardust. I had a 3rd one, but I don't exactly know what happened to it. I don't remember if I gave it to my cousin or if I traded it or sold it. I can't really remember, but either way, I kind of need another one now. And then Crimson Blader. I don't know. I've never ever heard of this card till like I started running this deck. It is so freaking broken. I don't know why people don't run this so like, it's so fucking broken. Basically, if you guys don't know what this does, is you destroy your opponent's monster. You know, you look like, you know, you special summon him. You know, bam, he hits the field. You attack. You destroy one of his monsters. Next turn, you can't special summon any monsters level 5 or higher. So basically, you're screwed. There's literally no deck out there, hardly any deck out there that special summons anything lower than 2, except for Dragunities. And you can do Legionnaire, and you can go, you know, Acklys, and then destroy. That is the only way to get over this guy. The only way that I found that you can get over this guy. And he's pretty good. I mean, he's a 28 beater. A 28 beater. He's basically like an upgraded version of Gorz, in my opinion, because Gorz was so fucking broken back in the day. This is way more. And then you got your Thought Ruler, pretty much another kind of staple in every Dragunity deck, and then most other decks out there. And we got 3 Vagirenas. You know, those are must-have. You gotta run 3 in order to have a Dragunity deck. Gayderg. I forget. I get this guy and the other guy mixed up. Gayderg. It's pretty much a card you need to have. You know, helps you just those unnecessary cards in your hand, and it thins your deck down. Honestly, that's what I use it most of the times for. Like one time I was up against Immortals. It was like some sort of weird chain where he could attack you directly and his monster cannot be targeted, destroyed, or anything. So I was basically screwed at this point in time. I couldn't kill his Immortal even if I destroyed the field spell. I mean, it was like immune to anything. And I couldn't get over him. So then I was like, oh, I really need to get that fucking book in hand. So I was like, alright, where's the fucking book? Where's the fucking book? I got this guy out, started thinning my deck down, and sure enough, popped the book to the hand. And then I played it, and I just fucking went for a Ducks, 6, and then to 8, and then I went to a freaking Red Dragon Archfiend, hit him, and that was pretty much it. After that, I think I couldn't get back up. This card can pretty much help you out almost in any situation. You got your 2 Gabolgs. I could probably just run 1, but he's pretty good. I mean, half the time people always go for those like freaking 35, 36, synchros that are like weird as fuck, like fucking trident and shit. With him, if you have him on the field, you have a duck, so you can increase his attack to 34. So you know that's pretty good right there. I mean, and half the time, people are like, "Oh, I didn't know you can do that." And you're like, "Yeah, you know, read the freaking card before you start, you know, doing your plays." And then you got your you know, the Catastor. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm a little sleepy right now. Catastor, he's pretty much staple in every deck, and Librarian, pretty much another staple in almost every Synchro deck. Alright, well that's pretty much it for the deck right there. I do have a small side deck, but it's not really complete. I mean, it's just a bunch of random crap that I threw in there. I know it's over 2. It's just a bunch of random crap that I threw in there. These are actually, you know, synchros that, with that Gabold, this would be a pretty good card to ditch, because you know all he needs is a Wing Beast. This guy's a Wing Beast. He's a 25 beater with another, and the Gabold's 2000. That's already 45. Nobody can get over 45. You know, it's only a 1-turn thing, but still though, it's like 45. Who the hell can get over 45? There's not too many cards out there. And you got Android, you know. And these are the other MST that I had. The other Mistletoe I'm trying to get out, and then you know, you got your and you know the Assault mode and Icarus. Icarus is a card that I'm pretty sure that dragunity is going to have as a staple. But for some reason, people thought, no, you know, we don't need Icarus, and nobody runs Icarus. I don't run it because I don't have space for it. If I did, I would run this, but I don't. Then Needle Sealing, Soul Taker, Terraforming, Release Restraint Wave. I used to tech this. If you guys ever watched my old videos, I used to tech this, and I'm thinking about teching this again because it's pretty broken. Scrap Dragon, Gold Sarcophagus, and Gaia the Dragon. I just bought these. But yeah, so that's it right there. And just help out, and remember to subscribe.